Arthur Morgan's relationship with Susan Grimshaw in Red Dead Redemption 2 is built on mutual respect, discipline, and a shared understanding of what it takes to hold a collapsing family together. While Susan Grimshaw is often remembered for her harsh demeanor and strict enforcement of camp rules, her dynamic with Arthur reveals how deeply both characters value order, responsibility, and loyalty, even as the Linde gang begins to fall apart. Susan Grimshaw serves as the gang's de facto enforcer of discipline within camp. She manages disputes, keeps members working, and ensures the camp functions day to day. Unlike Dutch, who leads through speeches and vision, Susan leads through action and accountability. Arthur recognizes this immediately. He never challenges her authority, and when she gives orders, Arthur follows them without sarcasm or resistance. That alone sets her apart from most other figures in the gang. Their conversations show a quiet alignment in values. Susan doesn't care about Dutch's grand ideas or Micah's posturing. She cares about survival, cohesion, and fairness. Arthur shares this outlook, especially as he grows more disillusioned with Dutch's leadership. When Susan expresses concern about camp morale, discipline, or members not pulling their weight, Arthur listens. He understands that without structure, the gang would collapse far sooner than it does. Susan's treatment of Arthur also differs from how she treats others. She doesn't belittle him or scold him unnecessarily. She trusts him to handle serious matters, often relying on him as an extension of her authority. Whether it's breaking up disputes, handling troublemakers, or ensuring camp duties are done, Arthur is someone Susan knows will act decisively but fairly. This trust is rooted in years of shared experience and mutual reliability. As the gang begins to fracture, Susan becomes increasingly vocal about the dangers of chaos and favoritism. She notices Dutch's growing unpredictability and Micah's influence long before most others do. Arthur, already questioning Dutch himself, finds in Susan an unspoken ally. Neither of them openly rebels, but both try to maintain order in small, practical ways. Their shared frustration underscores how deeply they care about the people in camp, even when leadership fails them. Susan's final stand is one of the most telling moments in the game. When she confronts Micah and openly defies the corruption tearing the gang apart, she does so knowing the risk. Arthur witnesses this act of courage, and it solidifies everything he already believed about her. Susan isn't cruel or rigid for the sake of power. She enforces rules because she understands what happens when there are none. Arthur's reaction to Susan's death is restrained but heavy. He doesn't make speeches or seek revenge in that moment. Instead, her loss becomes another confirmation that the gang he once believed in is truly gone. The order and discipline Susan fought to preserve dies with her, leaving behind a vacuum filled by fear and manipulation. In the end, Susan Grimshaw represents the backbone of the Linde gang, the structure that allowed idealism to exist at all. Arthur's relationship with her reflects his respect for responsibility over rhetoric. While Dutch dreamed and others followed blindly, Arthur and Susan worked to keep people fed, safe, and accountable. Their bond is a reminder that survival in Red Dead Redemption 2 wasn't upheld by grand plans, but by the hard, thankless work of those who understood the cost of chaos.